This video is brought to you by dareme.com, a website where I blog about how to improve yourself while having fun at the same time. Do you have big goals in life? If you're watching this video, the chances are you aren't achieving them. It's not that I don't believe you or the fact that you click on this title, that's called selection bias. It's just that based on statistics, I bet you're not achieving your goals. Let's look at New Year resolutions, a thing that we set every year to be more competent, but only in a few weeks, it will prove only one fact, that we suck. In the United States, where I live, 41% of people set New Year's resolutions. People want to make more money, build a better career and a company, lose weight, find love, or go viral on TikTok. But out of all the New Year's resolutionalists, only 9% keep them. You are more likely to get diabetes than to achieve your New Year's resolutions. And that doesn't stop people from keep setting goals. And that also doesn't stop people from keeping coming up with systems to achieve them. SMART goals, FAST goals, BHAG, KPI, OKR, TURD. I made the last one up. There are all kinds of goals. And when you ask around how to achieve them, you hear all kinds of advices. Write them down, visualize them, believe in them harder. But guess what? When it comes to achieving personal goals, it doesn't matter. People still fail. For example, you set your New Year's resolution to lose 15 pounds. Sure, that's very typical. Most people will set goals and never do a thing about it. They might as well write them down on those wet butt wipes and flush them down as soon as they write them. They're not a sponsor. But let's say you're different. You got gumption, determination, and declaration. You want to take actions. And based on traditional goal setting systems, you will break them down. Maybe you can lose 2 pounds per month. And to make it happen, you start going to the gym. You're determined and on fire. On day 1, you push and pull. Man, that's painful. But you know what? You're getting there. On day 2, you squat and you squeeze. Ouch. But you know what? You're tough. And on day 3, you slice and dice. And all the pains are compounding. And guess what? You haven't lost a pound yet. So you take a break after a week. Maybe you'll pick it up on day 9. Maybe you won't. But the chances of you still doing this after a month is very low. And statistically speaking, most people give up after only 19 days. Why is this happening? The reason is simple. And that's what these traditional goal systems don't tell you. They teach you to have desired outcomes as goals. In this case, 15 pounds. However, trying to achieve these outcomes is against human nature. Because to achieve any goals, you have to take hard actions consistently. But when you set your goal as the outcomes, you will treat these actions to be necessary evils towards your outcomes. You can only tolerate them, but not enjoying them. Your conscious mind will tell you, you can do this, keep going, you need this. But your subconscious is against you. It's pushing you toward activities and distractions that are much more fun and enjoyable. We have very limited willpower. And when you exhaust them, you quit for a day or two. And you usually lose momentum after that, and you'll never do it again. There's this famous motivational guy give this well-known advice. To protect his privacy, I'm not going to mention his full name. His first name's Gary, his last name only starts with a V. He tells his followers, to be successful, you have to eat crap for 15 years. Listen, I don't like to cuss, but this advice itself is crap. You're not going to endure awful activities for that long just to be successful. No way. Really successful people work hard, and the work might be grinding, but they trick themselves into enjoying the work. That's how they seem to be so self-motivated. They seem to have an endless reservoir of willpower. They aren't eating crap. They're just having a good time. And I bet that's what Gary did. And that's the problem with traditional outcome-based goal systems. They teach you to hate your work. And over the long term, you can't stick to it. So can you ever achieve your goals even though you don't naturally like your work? Can you really exercise more, be more successful, get up earlier, read more, and be a better parent or spouse? Yes, you can. I've spent the past 10 years researching on how to get people, including myself, to do things. Things I might initially hate. And I've tried many systems. None of them work over the long term, except one. It's a goal system I built myself and use it every day. I call it MAGIC goals. MAGIC stands for meaningful, action-based, generous, iterative, and counted. I'll explain more in the next video. All I can say right now is this system enables you to love the activities more than the outcomes. What if your satisfaction comes from working out rather than looking good and losing weight? What if you love every minute of writing words rather than the idea of becoming an author? Wouldn't you have better outcome anyway as a result? And that's what MAGIC goals can do for you. And throughout the process, I've become a different person myself. I went from someone who never gets up before 8 to someone consistently get up at 6:30. I used to be crippled by online distractions, and now I'm a focused machine who's highly productive and creative. And I can't wait to share this with you. In my next video, I'll talk about what MAGIC goals are, how they work, how to set them, and how to track them. It's a lot of fun. You can also go to my website, dareme.com, or a blog about how to improve yourself while having fun at the same time. Click the link below and see you next time. There on.